guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pickacard is one of my regular questions about your person's feelings. Okay, so feelings, emotions, be it they know you or not. You can definitely go with your intuition. I will show you the decks. So you have 6 decks again. So you have deck 1, which is Osho Zen Tarot. That's deck 1. Then you have deck 2, which is Rider Tarot, the original traditional one. Then you have Golden Universal Tarot, which is very similar, more sparkly though. Then you have the Tarot of Sexual Magic as pile 4. Pile 5 is the Fountain Tarot, and pile 6 is the Mystic Monday. Okay, so choose with your intuition. You can go with the one that reminds you of your person's vibe, okay, not yours. I mean, you're gonna choose the one that you like, obviously, and that will be perhaps what you personally like, and could also be something that they like too. And mostly relationships come in the form of a mirror most of the time, all the time. So it can be that way, but we're manifesting that we are gonna express the other point of view, the one that the viewer or the seeker is wishing to discover, you know. So keeping that in mind, you can choose the deck that, you know, you're drawn to, you're attracted to, but, you know, you feel right about it, like that. Follow your gut feeling, your intuition, or go with your eyes too, okay? Go with your senses too, okay? So I will put them back, and you can definitely go directly to the timestamps. If you want to like, dislike, comment down below. Feel free, guys, okay? So you're welcome. And if you really like what I do, you can definitely, you know, hit the bell to get the latest notification whenever I upload, okay? So that being said, let us begin on this journey of 6 decks. So deck 1, whoever chose Osho Zen Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time, and that you're feeling good, feeling well, you know, like more optimistic than usual perhaps, or everything's going the way it has to, you know, with ease, effortlessly. And obviously many of us actually do know how it works. So this one, we are pretty spiritual wherever we are here, okay? So welcome. I want to give you a big smile, which I'm giving anyways. So you want to know technically how this woman or this man feels towards you. Now, this could be your partner, this could be your soulmate, this could be a person that, you know, is reachable, is not from a distance, as it could be, okay? But you'll be the judge of that only, okay? So I'm just gonna take a few seconds. You can fast forward. I might need to shuffle, but this one I had the archetype that I was asking for and a vibe. This or this. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of emotions I have here. So you have the happiness card connected to you, the vibe I go in, whoever you're here for. Disruption, cleanse, and strength. Okay, so strength is safety for me. It's an element of stability, stillness in itself, and it's red. So rum comes to mind, so Aries perhaps, but at the same time it doesn't need to be because it's unmoving. The pillar here is unmoving. So I go still, connected to you. I go healing, so I'm kind of feeling like I'm strongly cleansing here, myself or your presence is cleansing, or with you I'm able to feel at ease. Okay, because when there's strength, I feel like when I channeled, I saw the red color, I really channeled like blood flow. That's one thing. Then I channeled safety, being with a person that feels safe. So it's you're in an environment that has the vibration of safety, that you feel like your nervous system is down. Okay, when your nervous system is down, you're automatically more at ease, and the blood flows with ease in your body. You know, there's no real blockage connected to it. With disruption, though, it's the only card that, you know, doesn't belong here somehow, but then again, I cannot say it does not, because I have happiness, cleanse, strength, and I have disruption. Now with the disruption card, okay, we'll go in the form of me and you together, or your influence on me, or the vibe I go and connect with you, is that you make me feel safe. You make me feel very relaxed, and I feel very happy connected to that, to the point that is healing for me. Okay, hence why if ever there's like one, you know, like in that room of silence, let's say we're meditating. If you're meditating, you're more in a state of, I'm going on a person's alone energy, but this could also be together relationship, or this is the influence that you have on them. But having the destroyer energy here for whoever they are, wow, okay. Now the destroyer for me is, if I'm gonna go Hindu wise, let's say Hindu wise, because Osho here is like a guru for me. I'm not gonna lie. He was the first guru. My overall first experience with a guru, even though, you know, he wasn't really my guru, but I really did have affinity with Osho. And but Osho was not talking about Shiva, but Shiva came to mind automatically here, because Shiva is a destroyer. He's known to be many things, but mainly the destroyer, you know. Destroy so that you can create the space that can start again, kind of thing. So the disruption thing, what I wanted to say, I'm gonna just go back. When you meditate, let's say you close your eyes, you go in a more still, patient, waiting presence, you know, like you kind of go inward, and your presence is significant in that period, because everything is happening within yourself, and your presence is your existence, kind of things, your manifestation. Breathing in, breathing out, you know, the breath element is still there. So I'm feeling safe within my body, and in that stillness, in that silence, I have, you know, presence, and I'm happy within myself, because my nervous system is down, and I feel at ease, and I feel like I'm rejuvenating in that stillness and that silence. But if ever, you know, we are only human, right? And most of us, unfortunately, don't have the opportunity to be in the forest when we're meditating. So we're doing it at home. You know, we're not at a temple, or even in a temple, let's say, if there's noises that are happening, let's say there's a bell ringing, or there's like, I don't know, like someone kicks something, or someone has a specific footstep, you know, you hear everything. So everything could be a disruption in that period. Okay, so there's these two things happening in your presence. So I'm like a still and present person, and I feel like perhaps you creating the noise is the disruption here, but this is not a negative thing, okay? Because can be many ways, guys. This one, I have no idea who I'm this two about whom, but this one, you could, I mean, look, if you're here for a deity, obviously, you know, like, I'm human, you know, and if it's a consecrated space, then it's a different story. Now, this is in a human form, though, because there's many manifestation to this archetype, because the archetype is one portion of the person. It's not the whole person. So this person, if I were to describe to you who he is or who she is, there's a distinction. Okay, so their eyes are very intense. Okay, and when they look, there's an awareness. If you're not as conscious as they are, or you're not comfortable being seen, like, for who you are. Now, when I'm saying who you are, okay, if you have meditated, you cleanse a lot of karmic debts, karmic blockages, and you're kind of like energizing your presence with energy, right? But it means also that you're opened yourself up. You've bloomed many times, as many times as you could. Now, chakra blooming, I have no idea about it because I don't see chakra blooming myself. I don't have those abilities, let's say. But this one with a destroyer, it's if you haven't bloomed, let's say, many times, or you haven't opened yourself up, or you haven't done the introspection in the form of cleansing and healing all the blockages, all the painful memories, your inner child kind of wounds and all that kind of stuff, a person who has done that will seem very intimidating to you. Because if you haven't done that, my gazing in you, seeing these things, because I will see them because I did the work myself. I've cleansed them. I've overcame many things. I overcame myself. We don't have a tendency to see that about the destroyer. The destroyer is a very healed person somehow, for me. It's when I'm saying healed, it's like baggage-less. Even though, I mean, it's a destroyer. It's a person that's going to destroy things. It could go the other way around, too, if we're going to go egoistically, ego-wise. But this one, we're going taming the ego and shedding the, the old skins of our ego kind of thing. So this one, it's a very enlightened person. It could be a guru, as it doesn't need to be. Could be Shiva himself, if only you're going in that dimension. It could also be a person with a very, very intimidating gaze, okay, to you. Why it's intimidating, I try to explain it. If you haven't done the introspection inside of you, you don't know who you are. You don't have that confidence element. You don't feel still. You don't feel present. This eye contact will definitely make you spooked or afraid, or like you'll be afraid of yourself. Even you'll be afraid of them, but you'll be afraid of yourself connected to them. So based on how comfortable you are with yourself, with your wounds, with your strengths, you know yourself well and you want to overcome yourself, facing this person will be, different experience altogether. So if you're very, very meditative, you have cleansed a lot kind of thing, then in their presence, their eyes will not be as intimidating as it would have been if you have not done a lot of meditation, let's say, or a lot of self-awareness workshops kind of stuff. Because meditation is just a way for you to tap into yourself. But you can do this with journaling. You can do this for like somatic therapy kind of places. You can do this during like workshops that are happening for healing purposes. The more you know yourself, the less you'll be intimidated with the gaze of a person who's intense. I am very intense, guys, this one. So this could be vibe-wise, but at some point, I do feel the strength and the cleanse energy could be theirs, and the disruption could also be theirs, but there's happiness energy here. So I want to keep this simple, guys, but I have no real... I'll just go with the flow, okay? We're just going to follow what I meant to say here in this one. Okay, so, yeah, okay. This is, you have the Thunderbolt, which is the Tower card. This is a meditator, guys. What was happening connected to you? Or how was I feeling connected to you? I was meditating, this one. Connected to you, or I was in my own elements. Okay? I'm Shiva, perhaps here, this one. And your challenge or my challenge connected to this situation is the inner voice. Very optimistic and positive card to have. It's the High Priestess. Then we have the reason why is the healing. Okay, so this one, nothing. Compromise. Politics. Okay, yeah, this one, just understand this person does not like to play politics with people. Okay, so it's everything that is not really authentic will not really go well with this one. No. So how I feel connected to you, I'm gonna say the reality to you the way it is. Okay, so if I'm the destroyer, I could definitely be a person that has no attachments. Okay, and even if I have attachments, let's say, connected to you, I was more in a meditative state. Okay, I was meditating and I was allowing whatever you were doing to kind of enhance my electricity, the level of electricity within me. Guys, this one, the more I'm reading, I feel like I'm not really connected to you guys. Okay, I'm more disconnected here. I'll go more disconnected dynamics, and the form of you're in a temple, let's say, or you're somewhere in India or anywhere there's like a temple or there's a meditator. Okay, so a person might be doing like pranayam, like breath work, and intense breath work. Okay, like the intense ones, the kapha type. I don't know them really, and this person is really engrossed in this, how they were feeling strong in this breathing practice that's actually energizing their electricity level in their body, let's say, and they're happy connected to it. Okay, so it gives them bliss or it gives them immense satisfaction. Okay, so if I'm a yogi, yogini, you'll know about it. Why I'm doing this, or I'm in this state of stillness slash, if I'm still and I'm breathing, I'm doing breathing exercises, or I'm still and I'm receptive to life, the cosmic energy, let's say. And I'm doing this because I want to heal, but at the same time, my heart is very like activated, or why I'm doing it is so that I can heal my body, heal myself as I could heal many people. Okay, because it could be for myself I'm doing it, or I'm doing it with a higher purpose. Okay, so my challenge connected to you or connected to this practice I'm doing is to be at ease still. Okay, so and have that silence but awareness. So connect with myself, connect to, listen to my body. Okay, like this one is do the exercise or the kriya or the pranayam ritual or practice with receptivity. Because when you do these kind of intense spiritual practices, one thing I noticed myself, okay, was you have the ambition, you want to do it, you want to complete it, you want to do it devotionally, you know, you want to surrender to the practice. But sometimes you're forcing yourself because you have that like mental approach in the form of do this, do that, you know. So I feel like when you do that, you're not really listening to your body, and it kind of goes in the form of it could strain your body instead of going gently and softly to it, even though the practice might not be a soft one. but have that approach or manifestation that we're doing it consciously but gently, even though it's intense practices. I don't know how to explain it. Do it intensely but relax, kind of thing. So, because you don't want to injure yourself at all. And Kriyas could be very intense because it's internal energies we're playing with, you know? It's internal. And it's not just internal, it's the whole body. The body has many layers. Okay, you have so many things to discover about the body. It's insane. So with nothingness, how I was feeling connected to you. So this one is not connected to you. This is how I'm feeling if I'm more detached. Because this one, I feel like we're very detached. And I'm talking the form of, this is one scenario. This is the first one where this is just, you want to know how the person is feeling. Connected to the pranayam or the meditation or what's happening. You observed them from afar, let's say. And you wanted to know what was happening feeling-wise inside. So this one was still cleansing, rejuvenating, very blissful inside, and disturbed. So they were still aware of what was happening externally to their environment, because wherever you're doing it, right? But you're going internally, but your body is in a space, you know, kind of thing. So technically, they're doing this for healing purposes or to heal many other people. Okay, so be it it's a Baba, or it's like a Rishi, or it's like a you know, it's a guru or yogini. They're doing it for themselves or for other people. So what happens to them when they're in this state? So there's blackness. They don't see anything, guys. When you really meditate, you don't see anything. Okay? There's really nothing there. And that's how, I mean, I find it should be. But then again, I might be wrong. I don't know everything. So that's the vibe. They're still in that darkness. So they're shedding light in their own darkness, kind of thing, with this exercise or this meditation or this stillness. In the present moment or in between, they're not gonna compromise themselves or their practices or their purpose for politics' sake. So I don't really give a shit about what I look like from an external point of view. So if you're more like the modern type of person, or you don't do meditation yourself, let's say you're observing me, I don't need to please you. I have no sense like that. My connection is me, myself, the compromise for myself kind of thing, this one. As it could be connected to you also, I'm compromising, let's say, if there's a connection. I'm not detached from you, but I'm not going to play politics. If you wanted me to, I don't know, like this one, it's like politics could be like connections with people. My journey is within. Okay, this one, my journey, how I'm feeling is that I'm traveling inside, as I could be traveling long distances with no end. And I don't mind being alone. I don't mind tapping into my own existence, this one, my presence is significant to me, whoever you're watching this for. Okay? So this one, I'm very responsible to myself, for myself. I show up in my life for myself. I'm not afraid of being alone. I'm not afraid of, blooming, changing, transforming, experiencing life, in nature, with people. And politics is really not my preoccupation. Okay, so I don't really care what I look like. Even if you've seen any rishis or agoris or these people, like they don't like, they have their own purposes, and they don't really care if they blend in society, kind of thing. There's no real politics going on. Okay, so this is definitely a very focused person, a very enlightened person, we could say, very meditative person. I really did channel Lord Shiva here. Shiva in the form of energy, or Shiva in the form of manifestations. For me, Shiva is every yogi, every guru, that is a worshiper or Shiva, you know. But as long as they have a certain knowledge, a certain mastery, a certain internal stillness, silence, and presence, again, that's what it is. Okay. Now let's go more or less detached, and let's say you and I are in a room, let's say, and you want to know how I was feeling. Now I'm not meditating, but I'm still, and I'm intense, and I'm looking at you, and you feel like there's fire burning inside of me. So there is an energy of anger, even though I don't have anger here. I have strong cleansing, happiness, and disruption. So this one, in some way, if it's connected with you and me, let's say, it might be that you disturbed me. You want to disturb my calmness, or you don't like the fact that I'm calm like this. You don't like something about myself, and you want to play politics with me. Okay, you're trying to tease me, let's say, this one, or you're trying to play politics. So I'm gonna go more politics. What happened to me connects you. How I was feeling. I was more like in my element. I was still. I was more focused. And even though whatever you did might have created a certain sense of anger in me, I might have been really, really, really angry to the point that I want to destroy your delusions. I want to burn your delusions. Let's say you have delusions, fantasies connect to me. Okay, a fantasy could be you want to tease me. Fantasy is you want to be my abuser. Fantasy is that you're the victim, connect to me. Fantasy is that, I don't know, like you want me to fall in love with you, so you're trying to charm me, kind of thing. Now, whatever you're trying to do, you're trying to impose something on me that I don't want. Okay, it's not part of my truth. Someone like me that's intense still like this, my gazing at you, or in that present moment when you met me, I was still very, like, I know what my truth is, kind of thing. I was happy, but I felt that when you looked at me, it disturbed me. It disturbed me. It disturbed my ease. It disturbed something that usually I don't receive, you know, or I'm at ease with it, let's say. But I wanted you to kind of go through a tower moment. If you had delusions or fantasies or things that were not true connect to me, but you're trying to impose them on me for politics' sake, I was not gonna sugarcoat things. I was not gonna pretend things were okay if they were not okay. Okay? So this one, in some way, you did see intensity in my eyes, and my eyes were very intimidating to you, and specifically to you, so that you can let those delusions crumble. If you had delusions, or you had expectations, or you have fantasies that you want me to impose, or you want me to play by your storyline, I will not be doing that, because that's not part of the reality that I have. You know, it needs to be two-way, it needs to be mutual, right? For a relationship to happen, for a something to happen, we need to vibe to each other. Now, if I don't vibe to you, and I'm sensing that you want to impose yourself on me, this one, I wanted you to understand that this is not the truth. I want you to see within yourself the truth. And I was gonna keep my silence, or my challenge was that you tap into your own inner voice. Because intimidation here at the beginning, when I explained something regarding, like, if you don't have that introspection, you don't know what your own truth is, or you haven't done a lot of healing, you haven't, you know, made your own relationship with yourself your life priority, and you're still lost in delusions, or you're kind of borrowing other people's, like, goals and intentions. That's what we're doing today, unfortunately, with all the screen things that we're doing, or like the trending, or the TV, the movies we're watching. Is happening. We're borrowing other creators' wishes, and we're making it our own. But then again, We have to just release these things and tap into ourselves so that we can know what our truth is, what our true goals in life are, what our true happinesses are, you know. Eating papaya is the most blissful thing for me, let's say authentically, but then again, because everyone is eating oranges and it's the trend, now I'm believing that papaya is not what I like, orange is it. But then again, am I being authentic with myself? You know, it's that kind of thing. So this one, technically, I wanted you to tap into yourself and to see that you're in delusion in this time, connected to me, kind of thing it could be. Because I wanted to destroy something inside of you. I wanted you to see that there's something that's not clicking. I want you to have your own inner awareness regarding this relationship or what your expectations are of our relationship. We do have a relationship, or we used to have a relationship, or we will never have a relationship. You will know if we have one, we had one, or we will have one, kind of thing. Okay, based on how you saw it. But usually with this destroyer, it means that I want you to go through a tower moment. Why? So you can heal yourself. I wanted you to heal. Start the healing process. If you had internal wounds, you had mother wounds, you have ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend wounds, ex-wife wounds, or ex-husband wounds, or I don't know, like friend wounds, sibling wounds, I want you to start this healing. Crumble. Let the things that are not true crumble. And follow your own voice, or listen to your own voice. Connect to your own truth within yourself. That if you need healing, you need to shed the tears. If you need healing, you need to find a therapist. If you need healing, you need to see where you have to start healing. And when it happened, let's say at the beginning when I looked at you, I acknowledge your soul. This one, I acknowledge your soul, not your ego, your soul, yourself, your sense of self. I acknowledged it and I pierced into it. So this one, my gaze looked very dark, guys, very intense, very dark, and very frightening, to the point that you felt like you hit the ground, kind of thing. Or I looked at you and I saw you, but I entered the darkness. This is Kali for me, okay? Kali is black for me, and it's the black hole. You know, it absorbs and then it kind of like gives new life. It's part of creation, because it's the light that creates the shapes in the darkness, kind of thing for me, okay? Although it might not be it. In the present moment, this one, if I need to compromise or I need to have an equal give and take with you, it's just gonna be for the sake of the equal give and take, the work, the exchange, but no real politics. I will not play politics with you. I'm not gonna pretend everything is okay when I don't feel like everything is okay, you know? I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna go by your story, let's say, but I'm not gonna go by mine. This one is more simple-minded, let's say. It doesn't really care about what it looks like. It just shows up as it is. You know, it's not imposing anything, although it is somehow. But this one, it's not imposing. It just wants you to see the truth within yourself. And why I'm doing that is I'm giving you that gaze so that you can tap into yourself. Be it you're frightened by me, you're afraid of me, or you want to approach me, let's say, but I don't want you to approach me. I will give you that gaze. Stay away and like stop and reevaluate if it's safe for you to come near me. Because this is not, I'm not afraid of you, this one. You're gonna be afraid of me, because you're gonna be needing to face yourself with me, that I will not give to you what you're asking for. If you want me to pretend, I'm not gonna do so. This one. And then you have traveling. So technically this one, life goes on. Traveling is life going on, like one step at a time. That's how they felt connected to you. Okay, so their main intention with that eye contact, if ever this is an eye contact, is that they want you to see your own truth. Go through a tower moment and see your own truth. I'm not gonna go with Love Oracle because this one I have, I'm pretty sure there's no real romantic emotions going on. Sorry. Because if I'm more meditative, I will not go through these dynamics. Even though I'm the destroyer, the vibes would be a bit different. And even the cards would be a bit different. Okay? So that's it. That's all for Osho Zen Tarot. And I hope it resonated. If it didn't, then I'm so sorry, guys. Okay? It's like that. Now, deck 2, whoever chose the Rider deck tarot, welcome. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, before I begin, I might have cards that are not supposed to be in there. I removed one of them. So let us see. I'm just going to shuffle so you can just fast forward, guys. Fast forward. Who are we dealing with? Who are you dealing? Who are you facing here in this one? So we have the shapeshifter. Okay, so this one could be many things. Let me just check. What vibe did they go connect you? So, hunger. Okay, I was hungry. And caution. Okay, very similar. Actually, it's the same color. But you have caution and hunger. Interesting. Okay, bear with me. What's the main situation? So you have the Knight of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. How I felt connected to you. Their challenge was the Five of Wands. The reason why is that way is the Magician, but in reverse. In the initial phase, we have the Fool. In reverse, we have the World card upright. And then we have the Lovers card upright. Okay, so this is a person that's very experienced. Shapeshifter for me, it's an actor. Okay, it's like a person who's able to become many things, embody many things, embody them. So really manifests. If I'm a very good actor, I'm able to manifest. I'm able to shift my shape. Okay, based on the character, based on who I'm embodying, be it it's an animal, a cricket, like a tiger, a very attractive woman, a very plain woman, a very like macho man. You know, Timothée Chalamet is coming to mind, but I'm not talking about the ego of Timothée Chalamet. I'm talking about the skill of Timothée Chalamet. You can also go with Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is a very good actor. Tom Cruise also is an amazing actor. So these people have the ability to shapeshift. There's also Colin McConnon. He's a really good shapeshifter, and Jared Leto came to mind. And there was another Joker, William something, that died at a young age, unfortunately, although he was a very exceptional actor. These people have the skill to shapeshift, like that. Okay, so he or she is a very good actor. Okay, or a shapeshifter, a magician could be it too here. Okay, so anything you want, they can become. It's just the willingness element on their end. Now, connected to you, they were hungry for your attention, let's say, but they were being cautious, connected to you. So I was interested. This hunger element could be curiosity. And cautious means that I want to hide this curiosity, but I'm really curious, kind of thing. Okay? So in the middle section, or mainly how I feel connected to you, is that I want to seduce you. I want to play with you. I want to flirt with you. I'm not going to say court you, because I have, my wand card is not really a courting personality. You know, the wand characters are more flamboyant. They're more charismatic, magnetic, you know, like it's all about social skills kind of stuff. So this one is a person that was traveling, or wanted to travel, or wanted to have like a flattery session with you because they were curious about you, but they wanted to hide this curiosity from other people because their challenge was the observation of other people, or their challenge also was other men or other women that were around them. So this one, why they were cautious, because their family was there too. So this is a person, this might have been a man, as it doesn't need to be, but this man, if this was a man, let's say, he was interested in flattering you, he was curious about you, and he kind of wanted to hide this flirting session from their parents, okay, or their family, okay. And why they were cautious also is because their challenge was other people seeing it too, you know, and talking about it with their family perhaps, or it becoming like a gossipy kind of situation if there's family and friends involved, or other men. This is like a group of people kind of scenario. The reason why it was this way was they weren't able to trick you this one. Why I came here is because it's either I did not want to trick you, or I didn't know how to face you in a more aligned way. Face you in a more aligned way could be, okay, I'll need more time with the magician in reverse. But then why was this like this? Because my magician is the trickster energy. And we have the shapeshifter, which is also the trickster. Because the magician has many skills. The shapeshifter also has many skills. And this is a shapeshifter. So it's a person that has that skill. It's just they weren't able to approach you that way, or they consciously did not approach you that way. Okay, so in the initial phase, they did not want to gamble here. Okay, so they were not like foolish, or they didn't want to act foolishly here, this one. Connect you. So in the middle section, when I was flirting, this is not, I mean, it is flirting, but in a more like, the truth you need to be aware of is that I was curious about you. I wanted to know more about you, but I needed to be careful. When I was questioning you, I was talking with you. Why? Because I wasn't... It's either your presence made it difficult for me to be in this shapeshifter energy. You know, the shapeshifter can trick many people, right? As long as it has this intention, it's gonna embody the character it wants to become, and it will show up to you and it will trick you. This one, perhaps you do see things the way they are. You have that ability, perhaps, or you have that skill, or you have that, you've done the introspection element, that you know yourself very well, that you are able to understand other people and how they're approaching you. So this one, I wasn't able to be this trickster dynamic with you, although it is in my nature. And in the middle section, how I felt connected to you when I was trying to seduce you, but discreetly. You were very open with me, okay? So how I felt connected to you is that you're open, you're successful, you're comfortable being yourself, and you're at ease with the whole situation. Okay, so it's more like you're just observing and you're going with the flow, but then I can't trick you this one. I want to flirt with you, but I want to keep it hidden because my family members are there and my friends are there. But I don't want my friends to observe me doing this. So I did it discreetly, this one. And then with the Lovers card in the ending, how they felt is that they did see you as their equal. They felt at ease connected to you, and they felt like you were worth the challenge. Or the challenges that they are meant to face connect you. So this one is more like a person that faced you, that talked with you, that worked with you, and they look at you as if you're their equal. Okay, because they weren't able to trick you, so they find that perhaps you are equal to them. And okay, perhaps they understood that you saw them for who they were because you showed up as who you were. They had to mirror that back to you. Okay, but with the Lovers card, perhaps this is a suitor, or this is a person that wants to, you know, invest in you more properly in the near future. Okay, so this is all I had for you guys. I don't want to say congratulations, but if you need it from me, you got yourself a suitor. It's like that. So congratulations, you got yourself a suitor. So what does the suitor want to tell you? Okay, so I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. I guess so. I wish things were different, and I can feel you. I've never met someone like you who I couldn't trick. This one. Kind of thing, okay? So yeah, you saw me for who I was. But perhaps they'll need to kind of go through it, or they were aware of it the whole time. Could be. Or when they were interacting with you, they became aware of it. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Thank you very much. And if you like, dislike, comment down below. Hit the bell. Whichever way, you're welcome. Okay, so this is for deck 3. Welcome, deck 3. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see deck 3. Who are we dealing with, and how do they feel connected to you, and their vibe connected to you also. And you can definitely fast forward, guys, until you see that I'm kind of like spreading the deck, the cards. Okay, we're ready, and I just want to know who this woman or this man is. The archetype that represents this soul, this spirit. Like, I'm saying the spirit, but the person you're dealing with. So you have the king. This is a king type of person. So it's a man who can make big changes in your life and in the life of other people. They're very prosperous, and they know what their purpose is. They are very righteous, dutiful, responsible. They show up always to their responsibilities. Let's say it's always ready, present, acknowledged, passionate. But present is the word, I feel like. The king, it's a person, it could be a married person. That's one thing. So I'm a married person. If you know I'm single, the archetype means that I'm the responsible, stable type of person. Okay? You can rely on me and I will show up. I will do my duty. I will take the position of the father figure kind of thing. But king is the father of the kingdom. Okay? It's a person who has the throne. kind of thing, and responsibilities, duties, and they need to be there. They need to show up. They need to sacrifice if they need to sacrifice. What does this woman or this man? I can't hold back anymore. Okay. So this man can't hold back anymore. Okay, so you have the 10 of Pentacles. And they feel determined, connected to you. Determination. They have determination. So you have the Fool card as their challenge. The reason why it's that way is the 10 of Wands. In the initial phase, we have the 5 of Pentacles. In the present moment, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And then in the near future, you have the Magician in reverse. And the 8 of Wands. What's happening here? How I feel connected to you. If you and I are married, I don't have that emotional fulfillment connected to you or with you. Why? But this is determination. Guys, I'm so sorry. I don't want to give you this reading. You're gonna hate me in this one. Okay, so if you think you're gonna hate me, just stop watching the video. Okay, go see another tarot reader who's gonna tell you perhaps something else that you... I'm gonna be responsible for this deck. If you're drawn to this deck and you're dealing with a husband figure, this husband figure, unfortunately, the outcome here connected to the viewer. What's the outcome, please? The intention of this person. Oh my God. What is the king's intention? I'm gonna go with the very negative one because if you need to hear it and it's really, really happening in your life, I want to say it to you, okay? But if I'm saying it to you and you're manifesting it in your life, that's a different story, okay? So in your gut, if you really embody yourself. Now, the only way I can tell you this one is, do you guys make love? And is it frequent? Is there that like element of love, cherishment, and did it happen recently? Or it did not? Were they very connected to you emotionally or not? Now, if they were not connecting with you emotionally, even in the lovemaking, or your pleasure was not really their like priority, then it's gonna resonate here. Because a man will start distancing himself, even with sex, you know, like he will not be as present, you'll not feel as safe when you're with them. Something weird. And us women, if I'm talking to a woman here, or a man, but mostly women, I feel like, if you're at ease with your body, or you're connected to your body, your womb, even the womb that accepts the phallic, will start understanding its partner. So if you feel like the connection, or your body is telling you something regarding his intentions, I can't hold back any longer, in the form of, I'm determined to divorce you, perhaps. This one, I don't want to say, it's not easy for me to say these kind of stuff, okay? And why I'm feeling this way is because I don't want to be responsible. Oh my god. And this is the king energy. My challenge is to start again. I really legit want to start again, fresh, with someone else. And if it's not someone else's, I want to liberate myself. My challenge is that I liberate myself from these responsibilities. Okay, and I'm determined in doing it. So in the initial phase, connected to this intention, was that I felt poor, I felt disabled, I felt not at ease here, I felt cold. I don't feel warm connected to this relationship anymore. And in this present moment, I have planted many seeds, and I'm waiting to sow them. Okay? So this one, it could be that I have plans for the future, but I'm being patient with my plans. And in the near future, okay, it's present moment, I said, and in the near future, technically, with the Magician card in reverse and 8 of Wands. Now, 8 of Wands is fast movement, but not in an aligned way. So this one, he might be acting rashly. This one, I don't know. It's more like they feel like they kind of like sacrifice way too much. Did I channel this right? Just one card. Did I channel this right? I'm gonna go a different vibe. I went extreme, but if it resonates, guys, you take it and you do what you need to do. You prepare yourself. Materialistically, as you start taking care of yourself, and but you need to listen to your gut feeling, guys. I don't want to ruin anybody's life. It's really not my intention, okay? Please seek for professional help too. And this is the dynamic I'm going in. I'm not feeling like I'm kind of like, I don't want to sugarcoat things. You'll know. As I mentioned, the truth, it's in your body. Your body has a certain intelligence. Your womb, you're connected to your womb. Your womb is going to tell you if like he's not sexually aroused or he's tired most of the time. But this one, there's an element of, I don't want to take responsibility. I'm not overburdened here. I'm not showing up. I don't want to show up in this situation. Because the wands are actions, okay? And this is always, it reminds me of a person who has a castle and they're working hard for that castle. Okay, so it's a lot of responsibility, showing up, burdening, overburdenment. But this one is more like the kingdom or the castle is not my intention anymore. I don't want to work connected to it. I could read this a different way in the form of I'm determined to not get married. This one. How I'm feeling connected to you is I'm determined to not get married. Why? Because I don't want to be I don't want to be responsible this one. This one I don't want to be responsible, and my challenge is to be a freelancer. Okay, I want to be free. I want to be single perhaps all my life. Or for the present moment, I want to be single. Connected to you in the beginning, how I felt connected to you is that like perhaps you're from a poor family or you're disabled or you have a condition perhaps and I know about it, or like I left you on the cold, so there's no real element of communication. I did not communicate with you. In the present moment, I'm being patient with you, and then in the near future, I will communicate with you right away that I'm not interested in a relationship with you. I don't want to get married. It's not only with you, it's other people too, perhaps. I don't want to get married, this one. If this person is very rich or they just want to stay stuck. And I can't hold back any longer, but I can't hold back. I can't be patient all the time. You know? So this one, I feel like this is a person that's not interested in marriage, unfortunately. So this one, you're gonna get the answer that they're not interested in marriage. And they want to be free. Okay, so this is all I had. And again, guys, you know better than me. If this is not the truth, you know it. It's not that I'm trying to project anything on you. You know it. Okay? And if it's the truth, then I really hope you receive the support you need. Just ask for it. If you want siblings help, don't shy away. The key element here is that if you don't trust anyone in the family, let's say, or close relatives, then find someone you can trust and spend time with them. If you need to go on a healing journey, you go on a healing journey. If you need more time with your child, you do it. Because this one seemed the very like, you know, like when they have a vision, I feel like the king will make it happen. Because they will show up to their duty. But if they feel like they don't feel emotionally satisfied, or their determination is not to have an emotionally satisfying family. Why? Because they don't want to be responsible for their family or for their emotions, perhaps, if they have a certain blockages, let's say. But their main goal technically is to be free, is to feel light. So perhaps this person doesn't want to feel burdened with family. And I'm not saying it's right what he's doing. I'm not saying it's wrong what he's doing. I'm just saying what I'm sensing is happening here. Okay? You will be the judge, but I'm saying again, you know the truth. Your body told you the truth. Okay? If there's no sexual activity, then you have to start seeking and understand why there's no sexual activity. Because emerging in sex, it's like life force awakening inside of you. And it does keep a relationship going. I'm not saying constant lovemaking, but frequent lovemaking keeps a relationship healthy for me in some way. I'm not saying all the time, but you know, you need to have your alone time and you need to have your duty, your position, your life, your passions. But because you're in a partnership, you willingly will want to express yourself to your partner, right? So it's a different story. There's so much dynamics happening, but this is only for those who need to hear it. Okay? I mean, may you receive the help, the support. Okay? If it's a question of reconciliation, it's a question of little things that you need to kind of put together to kind of help the situation, then definitely yes. But if you feel like the other person is not showing up, then it means that they don't want to be responsible. And I'm not one that's going to say be responsible for both of you. I'm no longer that person. If they don't want, it's willingly done. they need to face the consequences of their choices, then they're gonna face the consequences of their choices. I'm all about you finding your own happiness. If the person wants to let you go, then it's meant to be. And I really, really believe deep in my heart that it's meant for you too, so that you can meet a better person than this person who doesn't want to show up in the marriage or the family environment. And if this is a single person, then even better. May the communication happen fast so that you get the closure. They set you free and you kind of like don't waste time. 100%. Don't waste time with a person who doesn't want to show up. Can't be responsible because they're telling you the truth already. I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't want to get married. It's not my intention. Yeah. Very simple, guys. A guy is telling you the truth, you believe it. A responsible person like that is telling you the truth, you believe it. Because it's their way of being responsible for themselves. Connected to you. If I'm talking single person. Like, I'm single, you're single. Or, yeah, like that. And the archetype is a representation of your person's energy, vibration, how they're showing up in reality. Okay? So it's like that. That's it. And best of luck, guys. Okay? Again, you're supported. Believe me. Believe it and manifest it in your life. It starts with you. So that's it. Now, deck 4, whoever chose the Sexual Magic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, guys, I feel like many of you have been waiting for this video. So I hope I'll say good things, or things that you wanted to hear, or you need to hear, or I'll just be myself the way you like it. So, again, center yourself, guys. You know better than me what happens or what happened, past tense, or will happen, because that's how you're going to show up in the relationship, could be, or in the situationship, could be. So what is it that I need to channel for deck 4? Okay, this is good. Let's see who it is that we're talking about. Okay, so what's the archetype that represents your person in reality? One card. Please, one card. Okay, we have the Father. So this is about your father, though. Or the father of your children. Okay? Or in general, this is a very, like, erected person. So this is a person that has a very erected spine. How does this man... It's a man. Stop. I want to stop you, this one. Is there anything romantic, though? Okay. So we have, you fill me up with happiness. Be it it's a good thing or a bad thing, you deserve the best. So this could be your own father, and we're not going to sexualize you. It could also be the father figure, as it's a single person who's very, like, uptight a bit. Wise, but awkward at the same time. But they're stable, they're grounded, and, you know, they have two sides to them, but it's normal, you know, it's like that. But it could be a single person, but this is not really a single figure. This is a married person. The vibe they go in is that they want to stop you. Or it's the father of your children. We're going to go that way too. So you have the Three of Pentacles. Their challenge is the Six of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna go very like multiple facets, and again, there are 3 or 4 different, like when I'm saying multiple facets, like they're very different. Okay, father figure is just a father figure, and we're not gonna sexualize you, even though it's the sexual magic. The single person who has the father archetype, it's a different story, and the father of your children is a different story. Okay, and they're not related to each other. Okay, so you have the 8 of chalices, then we have the knave of wands, and then in the near future we have the 6 of wands. Okay, so I'm gonna go more not sexualized, and I'm gonna get that out of the way because this is sexual magic. Okay, so the vibe I go in is, if I'm your father, I want to stop you from doing something that perhaps you don't deserve. Okay, so this one, it's like the bad behavior of a partner could be. So this one, how I'm feeling connected to you is that I have warm feelings towards you. I want to protect you because you're my daughter or you're my son. But this is overall, it's a fatherly love kind of thing. So if you're my precious daughter, how many daughters I have, I don't know. But you're my precious daughter, and I have warm feelings connected to you. The reason why I have warm feelings connected to you is that I'm attached to you, this one, because you're my daughter, technically. Because we have the Fool card in reverse, or I don't want you to be foolish. So I'm being warm with you, and I want to stop you because I don't want you to be foolish here in this situation. My challenge connected to you dealing with this situation is that you let go of it. The 6 of Wands is more like you let go of the situation. You don't go with this person because I don't like him, perhaps. I don't want you to be near him, this other woman or this man, whoever you're entertaining. So in the initial phase, I wanted you to give up on this person. And then I'm kind of like seeing, even if I'm working hard on making you give up on this person, you're still going. You're still going to see them, but it's like a flattery kind of thing that you're doing. So you're flirting with this person that I don't want you to flirt with, perhaps. And then in the near future, in some way, I feel like I'm succeeding and making you not go with this person. Now, this is only if it's a father figure. Okay, it's your own father, and this is not sexualizing you. Okay, but it's weird that I have it like this because I didn't expect the father figure to come here. I have a more disturbed one. But I'll get rid of that too. Oh my god. I want to get rid of the negative energy first. Because I want to end this in a positive way. So we're going to go with it's a father figure, but they're single, but it's a father. Okay, so it's an older person, let's say. And this person wants you to know that you fill them up with happiness. So they find you very attractive, very beautiful, very warm. And they believe that you deserve the best. So I don't know if this one believes that they're the best. But you deserve the best. Because they have warm feelings connect you. They want to make out with you, this one, if it's an older man. Or it's a father figure. But it's a single father. Okay, I'm not against single fathers, but if this is a person that's way older than you and it's just a father, you know, or it's going to be a grandfather, let's say, and they're kind of like not stable, let's say, delusional a bit, because they have a tendency, if they're lonely and they're alone, they don't have a companion and they're not 4 women their same age, what do you think they're going to do? Fall in love with women, or distract themselves with gorgeous women. I mean, it's disgusting, but at the same time, I can't say it's disgusting. It's disgusting from the other point of view, only if the person knows that doesn't want to marry or, you know, be in a relationship with a way more older person. If it's their taste, it's a different story, no problem, you know. I'm all for this kind of stuff. I mean, for your expression of self. If you like older men, then it's definitely your taste. If you don't like older men and you find it disgusting, then it's definitely normal, you know. As it could be normal if you like older men. I'm not saying it's not normal. Okay, I'm just kind of making it clear here. Okay, but this one, it could be in the form of you don't like older men. And this is an old man who's kind of feeling like they need to stop, but they just want you to know that they are happy to see you and they believe that you do deserve the best and they believe they are the best choice for you. Like that. And their feelings is like warm and they kind of fantasize about kissing you. It's disgusting if you don't like this. You're right. It's disgusting if you don't like this. It's normal if you like this. Okay, it's one way or the other. The viewer will only know. There's no ostracizing. There's no judgment here. It's just, you know how it is. So they have warm feelings connect to you, but in some way, like they know they cannot fool around with you. You know, yeah, they have not gotten the ecstasy element, nor will they have it, perhaps, because they feel like they have to stop. And okay, so their challenge connected to this situation from their point of view is that they want to spend more time only with you. Okay, in the initial phase they felt like you were kind of being bashful, you know, like you were attracted to them. They were reading it like this one. If this is not the truth, this is how they're reading it for some of you. So I need to channel it, guys. It's so many facets, so many variables. Desexualizing you or sexualizing you. This one. Old or single father. You'll know. Can be disgusting for the old person if you're a young person here and you're single. As it could be, doesn't need to be disgusting if similar age, you know, like 15 years age gap, okay. But more than that, depending on your preference again. So this one, he thought, if this is a man, which is a father figure, he thought you were kind of playing coy with them. You're being bashful, and he kind of like is reading in the form of like, you're being bashful and he should keep going. Now he's thinking or he's feeling like you have abandoned yourself to him and he's the best option you have. Okay, so this one, it's more like he's fantasizing it, and then he's still fantasizing or he's still thinking that he will succeed with you and he will be able to touch you and he will be able to please you and have sex with you. This only if it's really happening. Okay, so this has several levels. It could be that I am delusional and I'm fantasizing and this is how I'm feeling connected to you. But there's an element of stop. So someone's stopping me. I have to stop myself from doing this. Hence where I'm saying this delusion connected to them. And it's more projection of self. Could be. The other one is more the same category. It's a father figure and it's a single father, let's say, and there's like a 15 years of age. We're not going with the old person. It could also be an old person and you like this person and this is how he's fantasizing. So it could be a good sign for you, but he's stopping himself. So if you want things to escalate, then you can definitely encourage this person if there's a big age difference and you're the single young woman and you're dealing with a single old man. And you want to go together, it's definitely it. If you want it, you can encourage it because this person is stopping themselves and they do believe that you deserve the best and they are the best for you and you fill them up with happiness. If you don't, then just be aware that this person is trying to stop themselves but they can't seem to. But this is what they're fantasizing about. Okay? it. Now this, it's more the other pattern, or the other story is, again, you with a single father, and this single father is similar age, or 15, 20, 30 years of difference. It's not that big as is the old person. This person does want to give you the best, but they're stopping themselves, and you do make them feel very happy. If you guys kissed, how they feel connected to that kiss is that they wanted to protect you. They loved how you were surrendering to their love, and they loved the love making, and they loved everything. Why they loved it, or why they feel this way, or why they feel warm connected to you, is because they didn't feel like a fool this one. I didn't feel like a fool this one. Or in some way I was stopping myself from making love to you. So it might have been more like a naked experience and intimacy kind of thing, but their challenge perhaps was to roll about, technically penetrate you, and go more intenser at it. So in the initial phase, they were more like hesitant because you were bashful, you were more like a shy type of woman, and he needed to kind of encourage you a bit more. Afterwards, he was really, really happy that you were kind of abandoning yourself, you were surrendering to his touch, and it was becoming more and more passionate. And then they feel very, very successful that they were able to touch you, you allowed them to touch you, and the relationship escalated from there. Okay? That's the other one. And then, I mean, this is, the other one, technically. So it's single father. It could be big age different as it might be small, but based on preference, this is what it is. Okay? And they want to give you the best. Okay? So I had several dynamics. You'll know which one is yours to take. And again, nothing wrong with it. It's just you know your truth better, and you know what you're gonna do connected to the reading. Unfortunately, I like to go more negative to positive because I need to end it on a positive. Not saying negative, positive approach. Because we wish to bring positivity in our lives, not negativity. It's all a question of mindset, again. And preference. Okay? So that's all I had for you guys. And also, if it's a single person, the same story. It's just there's no child. So in some way, I feel warm. I want to give you the best. And, you know, like, I am the best option you have because I'm showing up in the relationship. But I'm stopping myself. So there's an element of I'm not perhaps penetrating you, but there's a lot of oral sex or kissing or make-out sessions happening and finally touching. So overall, they feel very warm, but they feel like they did not release. They didn't come yet, kind of thing. Or they're stopping themselves from coming because perhaps they don't want you to be pregnant. Could also be it, this one. Okay? So, yeah, it's definitely like that. That's how they were feeling. Thank you very much and hope it resonated. Now, deck 5, whoever chose the Fountain Tarot, welcome to a reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, Fountain Tarot, welcome, welcome, welcome. You can fast forward, definitely. Just breathe in, breathe out, and be at ease with me shuffling. If you're, you want to watch me, you'll watch me. If you don't, you're impatient, then definitely you just fast forward. Who are you dealing with? Your archetype. So how your person is showing up in the reality. This is too many. We're not going to go with that. Just give me overall one, please. The main one that will pop the most with the seekers. Okay, so you have a healer here. So this is a doctor, this is a person that's like a light worker, your therapist, your massotherapist, you know, physiotherapist, anything, any type of doctor, consultant, or just simply a healer. The vibe or the emotion your person is going connected to you. So you have trust. So I'm having faith. Okay. So this one, there's an element of integration. Okay. So this woman or this man integrates you in their presence. Okay. So this one, it could be very healing, as it could be distant. But this one, I understand you, I have empathy, and I have compassion. And I trust myself connected to you. So I know that you trust yourself when it comes to me. Okay? So this one, what's their main feeling? You have the Two of Coins. And their challenge is the Queen of Wands. But I had it in reverse. So we're going to put it like this. It's Queen of Wands in reverse. The reason why is that way it's the Ten of Swords. In the initial phase, you have the Page of Coins. In the middle section, you have the Four of Cups, which is good because it's in reverse. Then you have the Two of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords. So there's no real deception, this one, guys. It is as it is. I'm not deceiving you. I'm not trying to, you know, make your life harder. I trust that okay, how they're feeling, they're not gonna juggle you. Okay, so this one is a person that's, you know, very loyal, I feel. Loyal to each person that is their patient. Let's say if they look at you as if you're their patient. Okay? But this one, I have faith in you. And I have faith in myself and I trust myself. I'm not juggling the situation with you. Why I'm not juggling the situation with you is because there's no real expectation. Okay? And expectations make it harder for us. If I put expectations on you and you're already not at ease with your situation, your reality, how are you going to heal? Okay? So this one, there's no real expectation that needs to be imposed. There's no real element of, I don't want you to guilt trip. I don't want to guilt trip myself. So this one, it's more, I'm showing up in this relationship with you. This doctor-patient situation, I'm showing up in it. And I'm having faith that you and me are able to work together, not juggle the situation. This is not like a wishy-washy kind of situation where emotions are on like we're not we don't understand what's happening and we're doing multitasking. We're focusing on just one thing, this one. Why? So that you will not be anxious. Okay? You will clear the anxiety. My challenge here is not to be seen as a flamboyant woman or man. Okay? I don't want you to see me as attractive. I don't want you to like, I'm not going to say sexualize me. It's not the real word. You won't be doing it. But I don't want to be charismatic here, connect you. It's not my intention. Or my challenge is that I'm not charismatic, this one. But why would I want to be charismatic? This one. Okay, this one. I'm not here to be your mother. I'm not here to be your father. I'm not here to be your wife. I'm not here to be your husband. I'm here to help you be at ease with yourself. Not multitask. Just be focused on one thing. Why? because I don't want you to be stressed. I don't want to be stressed myself. I'm gonna read this perhaps another way, but you guys will have to be patient with me. So if you find like I'm gonna stop for a while until I channel the second energy, then you can just fast forward, okay? Because there's one that I'm kind of like, I'm going with this flow, but I'm not satisfied with it. There's something I'm not seeing, not yet. The reader, Diva Melek, is saying that, okay? So, connected to how I felt, I was curious. And I wanted you to kind of feel a sense of curiosity. And, you know, like, I was really happy that you didn't reject this opportunity to be playful, to experience something, to be curious about the questions I was asking you or the game we were playing together. I was really happy that you were not rejecting participating with me. So you were participating with me to these activities. And then in the near future, how I feel connect you is that you still have not made a decision. So this one, it could be how they're feeling connected to you. Okay, so like this is my evaluation. Okay, only you'll know how they're approaching you. Okay, because there is love. There's love here, but it's unconditional love. It's not a sexualizational type. Okay, if you thought I was going there, yeah, we're not going there. This one, there's no real sexualization. It's more on a spiritual or emotional or trauma kind of dynamics, or anxiety, coping with daily anxieties if you're a very anxious person. This one. Let me give you the other one. There's no juggling here because there's no guilt. And the challenge is the Queen of Wands. But how do I want to show up here? Okay. This one, it's not the type of healer that's going to take your wound away from you. Okay? I'm not that type. I'm the type that I make you see your own wound and I support you every step so that you can heal your own wound yourself. That kind. That's the type of woman or man, the healer I am. So I will be present with you. I will be there with you. But you're doing everything yourself. But with my support, with my presence. I'm guiding you, this one. I'm guiding you and I'm really grateful that you're not rejecting it. But I'm also seeing that you have not made a decision yet to heal yourself properly. This one. Okay, you have not made a decision. That's why I'm saying I'm not going to manipulate. I'm not going to heal you, me, the healer. And that's the real truth. Many healers, all of us, even me, I was in a phase where I wanted to heal everyone. But then again, the more you heal, it's the karma that you're kind of accumulating when you're healing, taking away the pain of other people, is that you're facing it, you're not allowing them to grow. So this one is a type of healer that wants you to grow. It will support you every step of the way, but you're gonna be the one seeking. It's gonna come from inside. We want our patients to really want to heal. And it's the most fulfilling thing. A person, a seeker who wants to heal, if they find a healer who's gonna be there for them, you know, support them, because it's your challenge to overcome. It's your life experience. It's yours. If I take it, I'm not allowing you to grow. So I'm playing with your karma. Hence why my karma is shitty. Kind of thing. Okay? It might not be the truth, but I feel like this is it. The best healers are the people that wake up the patient, that it's their body. It's them. By becoming at ease with themselves, they will be able to heal themselves. Body will heal on its own. If I need to support you by doing a surgery, I will do so, but you are the person. It's like you need to decide if you really want it or not. I will not do a surgery on you if you're not decided to do the surgery, kind of thing. Yeah, you understand what I mean? So if you're seeking, I will help you. I'm your support. I'm not gonna pressure you. I'm gonna support you. Okay, I want to uplift you, but I want you to want to be uplifted, and I'm gonna give you the tools so that you can uplift yourself. This one. And I have faith in you. So this one, if you feel like you don't have faith in you, this one has faith in you. But they're feeling like you have not come to a decision yet. Because you're in a self-rejecting phase still. You're not rejecting the playful approach that she or he is guiding you, but you're not making a decision because perhaps you yourself are aware that you're still feeling rejected, and you need to come to awareness. Be aware of yourself that, but you need to have that aha moment. This one, whatever I say, it's not gonna work because you need to wake up to it. So you need to take the time you need to sulk in that self-rejection phase until you say, I don't want to reject myself anymore. I want to show up for myself. I want to have a worthy life. I want to be happy in this worthy life. Worthy life. I want my life to be worthy. Not like lost and just like come and gone, and I wasn't there. You know, I can't, you know, because I didn't want to do something, or I used to reject myself. So I didn't allow myself to bloom. I didn't allow myself to feel beautiful. I didn't allow myself to have the space that I need to be myself. It takes a lot of energy, guys, and we can't do anything about it because you're the seed. Seed needs to face the unknown. Seed needs to make the decision that it wants to grow, and by growing it will bloom. You know, it's like that. And everything is possible. Everything is possible. Okay. Best of luck, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself. Believe in yourself. It's not easy, but you'll get there sooner or later. If this beautiful soul has faith in you and they trust you and they trust in themselves, then why not? You know, why not? Why can't you trust yourself? Trust yourself. It starts with one step. Teeny tiny step. Then another teeny tiny steps. We're not asking you to jump a big step. We're just asking you to one step at a time. Small, but keep going. You'll get there sooner or later. You'll get to that fulfillment sooner or later. But you have to start. We know you will do it, but we want you to do it. And we're here to support you guys, okay? So it's important that you understand we are here to support you guys. Be it I'm here like this, you're watching me on the channel, be it they're there in your life, Be it you listen to musics that are beautiful, like sitar for mental health, you know, many things, guys. It's not just sitar for mental health. You have like Guru Pashupati will be too intense for you guys, but you have Isha Foundation, yoga, breathing exercises. If not, you can go for like a dance class if you like dancing. It is something that's gonna help you get out of it. Get out of this defensive energy, or this element of you need to always think about other people first. Because that's what self-rejection is. It's putting other people first and believing other people are more worthy than you. That's self-rejection. It's like self-degrading also, could be. You're saying no to life. We want you to say yes to life. Hence why you're depressed or you're anxious. The source of it, you will find it, because it could be a very immense wound that you had at a young age. And it's a real journey, guys. It's not something that can happen just like in a day or something. Healing takes time. Can even take a lifetime. Okay? Take your time, like as much time as you need. We're not in a hurry. Okay? That's it. Now, thank you so much. Take care. Again. We have deck 6 finally. So deck 6, whoever chose the Mystic Monday Tarot, welcome to your reading. I'm so happy to see you guys. I don't know why on this one. I'm happy to see you guys. And I'm grateful to see you guys. I don't even know who I'm seeing, but who's watching me. But I'm truly grateful you're here, you know. Or you were born, perhaps. Like that. Just like a heartfelt message from me to you. Okay? So, Mystic Monday. There's mysticism here, as it doesn't need to be. But Monday also is Moon Day. So you want to know how this woman or this man feels towards you. So let's just go with the archetype that represents this woman or this man. So you have the mother. Well, mother can be many things. Many things. Okay, so it could be a single potential mother. It could be a single woman too, guys. It could be your mother. That's one. It could be the mother. The mother. Okay? Goddess energy. Which gives life to Earth. Mother Earth. This one I have a coiled snake. I have a pearl in the middle. We have eggs. Is it eggs even? It could be the womb, but I don't have the womb archetype. I have the mother. Surrender. Okay, so this mother figure, this woman who has motherly energy to her, or okay, there's many layers, guys. Okay, so this one I have to really distinguish. Or I'm gonna give you all the frequencies I can. Like when I'm saying frequency, it's like the vibration, the life experience, you know, like a person vibes to a certain frequency, and from there, you know, like, I'm gonna stop explaining. I'm gonna close my eyes here, okay? So just, you know, like, be with me if you need to. Don't find me weird. I'm not weird. I just need to tap within, okay, for this one. Because mother is a very sacred energy for me. Very sacred. It's very sacred, guys. Like, I really channel, like, the... Okay, if you're Hindu, okay, you'll understand. But Hindu is Mahavidyas I channeled automatically. Or Lalita Sahasranam. Something of the sort. Lalita is goddess Lalita coming to mind. And then, like, I don't want to go into Hinduism, but it's really there because I've been studying it. So I can't discard anymore. What I'm reading, what I'm learning, what I'm kind of seeking, and what I'm allowing. Okay, so this one, surrender, is a very intense card too to have, because I have surrendering. How I'm feeling connects you. I'm surrendering to you. So I'm surrendering to you. For me, in some ways, I'm allowing you to be. When you surrender to someone, it's a sign of devotion to me, okay? It's a sign of I'm showing you respect. I'm acknowledging your presence. I'm loving you. Because surrendering is a sign of love for me. You know, like, I surrender to my guru means that I love my guru, but I'm accepting my guru. I'm accepting his existence, his presence, his... There's also gratitude here, could be. Okay, so we have Seven of Wands as the main situation. Then we have the Eight of Swords as my challenge. The reason why is that was the Queen of Cups. In the initial phase, we have the Ace of Cups. In the middle section, we have the Hierophant. Interesting. And it's in reverse. The Hierophant is in reverse. It's not upright. I'm going to honor the reverse cards. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So... if this is a single woman, okay, connected to you, is there something you need to hear? Okay, I see you in myself. This is integration, okay? I have integrated you in my life. Be it I'm a woman, I'm single woman, you might be a single man or woman. Surrendering means I'm comfortable. Like, I have no ill intention. This one, it's very loving, very compassionate. I see you in myself, this one. I love you like that. Okay? So this could be your real mother. We'll start with your mother. Okay? Your mother sees you for who you are. Okay? And if she's really your mother, then definitely you are a manifestation of her. Because she created you in her womb. Right? You were in her womb for 9 months. 9, how many moon cycles is that? It's 9 cycles. And she herself is a representation of the moon. So you are part of her, you know? But she's surrendered to you. So she has surrendered to your existence. It's like surrendering something means setting yourself free. So I set you free somehow, this one. And I see you in myself because I gave birth to you and you are a part of me. Okay? So this is how it is. Okay, if this is your mom. And the Seven of Wands, I feel like there's an element of, if I see you in myself, and I'm surrendering to the situation, is I'm protecting myself. So I'm protecting you, could be, against other people. Could it be? Or it could also be in the form of I will fight my battles myself. How I'm feeling connected to you is that I will fight my own battles myself. Why I'm feeling that way is because I know I'm capable. Okay, like I love myself could be this one. I know I can flow with life myself, kind of thing. My challenge though with the Eight of Swords is to be blind to the expectations of other people, could be. Okay, to be blind to the expectations of other people. So with the Ace of Cups connected to you is that I wanted to show you love, show you affection, give you a new opportunity for love. Could be that I wanted to matchmake you with a person. Could be, or I had 3 girls I wanted to matchmake you with. You know, if I liked people, and perhaps if you're single here and you're seeking for it, that's what I'm doing. Okay? If not, it's just I wanted to show you affection. And I think I did. And in the present moment, in with the Hierophant in reverse, now pyramid, it's a tomb for me. Okay, it's like if we go to Egypt, the pharaohs used to be, you know, buried in the pyramids. And the eye here is at the top, kind of thing. But we have this in reverse. Death, but eternal life. Pharaoh, like Egyptian mythology, they mummified the bodies for the afterlife. I'm not sure, guys. I'm really like not sure. I don't know if you guys do have a lot of occult knowledge, as you might not. To what level of knowledge I'm talking? Like I mean, I don't know what type of knowledge you guys have. Now this one, because occult knowledge, you can go deep into it. And I feel like certain cultures have more occult knowledge than other cultures, as many have it, but they're lost, you know, with wars and kind of stuff. You know, some cultures unfortunately don't have the descendants to keep the tradition, ritual, the knowledges there, and many didn't have the chance to scripture them, write them, you know. So the Hierophant, having it in reverse, spiritual knowledges, but this one we don't have it here. I'm not going spiritually here, or we're not going spiritually. And then with the Queen of Swords in reverse, what does it mean though, this one? Okay, I think I understand. Now, if you guys are Indian, okay, and if your mom perhaps was a very spiritual person, and I'm saying Indian, but it's not the real word, Hindu, okay? Those who have a guru or had a guru, they have their own, like, we'll go Indian and then we'll go different, okay? So this is, for those who are not Indian, your mom is not into these things, just fast forward until, like, I stop talking about it. But, what is going on? But it's okay. Anyways, this one, your mom, be it she's spiritual. Now, this one, if she's the spiritual type, I guess she has surrendered to you and she has set you free. Now she wants to go on her own battle, her own purpose, her own dharma perhaps, or moksha, or liberation, whatever they call it. She might want to go there, but not yet, okay? In this present one with the heart, because this is, for me, look, this is like like a pyramid, and the stairs kind of guide you to a higher knowledge, right? But higher knowledge in spirituality for me is, it leads you to liberation, okay? You could have many purposes. It's all a question of a game being played, right? But then again, this one, based on which culture I'm talking. Now, we're going to go with a Hindu one, because the Hindu one is the one that's coming in my head. You know, like, there's several, when you're born a Hindu, like, there's many rituals that happen, you know, and there's a lot of priests involved. There's a lot of, like, marriage is different. Then after marriage, you have, like, your devotion to your family, and then after a while, when the children are over a certain age and they're married and they're free, then you can go on a path of liberation, okay? So there's the path of separation. Like, even your mom and your dad will separate and they will do their own spiritual practices on their own, or together but separately, you know, that kind of stuff. Now, this one, it's in reverse. So this one, I'm feeling like we're not going there yet if we're Hindu, okay? But we are fighting for ourselves, and I'm handling, or I'm protecting what's important to me, kind of thing. And with the Queen of Swords in reverse is, I'm not going mental on this, okay? And or my strategies are not perhaps working, hence why I want to have some alone time so I can figure myself out. So this one, in some way, she has surrendered to the situation, whatever the situation is. It's just that she knows that she needs to protect herself, and it's her responsibility to protect herself. Why she's in this dynamic is because she's your mother. She has so much love to give you, and you're a precious child of hers, you know, and she does see you in herself. Hence why, where she's protecting perhaps you, and she's protecting what's precious to her, which is also you and herself. Okay, so we're not forgetting that she's precious to herself here too. And she's surrendered to the whole situation. Whatever consequences you guys are facing because of who you are, okay? She's being responsible here, technically. And she still loves you. She still wants to offer you love. She still wants to be there for you, okay? It's just that in the present moment, there's an element of... Could be that there are things that are missing. There's information that she's seeking. And she needs to go within, or she needs that alone time to figure it out. Okay? Or she will figure it out sooner or later facing the people she's facing. Or facing the... I'm not going to say enemies, because this one there are people that are working against you guys, or there are people that are acting fast to connect to you or connected to her, and she's kind of needing to, you know, set a certain boundary so that she can fight or face the challenges that she needs to do. Like, let's say we made a choice and there's a consequence because of that choice, right? So I need to surrender to the situation. I've surrendered to it, but I want to protect what's mine, you know, protect what's important to me. Why I'm doing that is because I'm a loving mother. You know, I'm a mother. I'm your mother. You know, like, it's not easy to kind of bear children, get pregnant with one. Then, you know, love them in your womb for 9 months. You know, you're eating, sharing everything. Like, we're together. We're in one body. You know, you're part of me. Kind of thing. And then I give you birth and now I'm not going to protect you, kind of stuff. So this one, in some way, it's the instinct of a mother. You can't do anything about it. You're precious to them. Even though you don't see it, perhaps for many people out there, they don't see it. Then they take it for granted, unfortunately. But then again, you know, everyone is different. And based on how the relationship is, and distraction and stability element in the home can change a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to continue. She needs to figure it out, though, your mom. So there's something she needs to figure out, connected to the how to handle other people and how to protect what's important to her. She's learning something, but it's not coming to mind, not yet. Okay, so there's like a period of where she's gonna start investing palpably on something, but not yet. Okay, so this one, she hasn't found out the information she needs, but it's coming. She's manifesting it, and she's gonna get to it. Don't worry about that. Okay, so she's an eager learner too. Okay, so your mother, whoever she is, like that. Now this one, it could also be a single woman, and you might be a single man or a single woman, whichever orientation. And this woman or this person, this could be a guy, has a motherly dynamics to them. So, you know, it kind of reminds me of my Sadhguru. If ever you've been initiated to the inner engineering program, not only that, with Save Soil and all, Earth is mother to us. Okay, Earth gives us food. Earth is the space we live in, and it's mother. And if we are to vibe with nature, we are also to become mother to the world. Okay, so he might have initiated many men and women, many souls to this practice, that is to become the mother of the world, meaning that you surrender to everything. Be it I'm single, I'm not, doesn't matter, but connected to you, this woman or this man who has mother energy has surrendered to you. Okay, so they have accepted you for who you are. If you are not safe, or you are attacking him or her, because she loves you, she has accepted you for who you are, and she has surrendered to the reality. She just knows that she has to protect what's precious to her or him. So they are protecting what's precious to him or her. Okay? And why they're doing that is because they're a very loving person. They're a very receptive person. And they have an ease with emotions. Okay, so they understand other people's emotions. They're receptive to other people too. So technically, when they're doing this to protect themselves or protect what's precious to them, their only challenge is to be blind to the expectations that are put on them. Or it's the other way around. This one, I'm protecting what's important to me, and my challenge is not to be conflicted here because of expectations that are imposed on me. Okay? So it could be two-way. And in the initial phase connected to the situation, regardless of you're attacking me, you're against me, you're rebelling against me, even if I'm your mom. That's one. Even if I'm your mom, you're rebelling against me. I still want to offer you love. Because I'm the mother of the world. Everyone is considered my child. Even if it's not my child, everyone is considered my child. I can't distinguish, like, whatever. You don't need to. I don't need to explain that. It's just everyone is considered my child. If that's the mantra that you utter or you chant, I'm the mother to the world, I'm the mother to the world, then everyone is your child. Be it it's a psychopath, be it it's an old person, be it it's a young person, everyone is a child. So you have that surrendering, humbling element going on. So because you're my child, because I'm the mother of the world, I want to love you still. And I have love for you still. Okay? The only thing though, the hierophant there, is that you don't see it. And I know you don't see it. How I see the world, you don't see it the same way. Okay? And I feel it. That's why I'm surrendering to you. And then in the near future with the Queen of Swords, I'm not going mental with you. I'm not imitating you. Okay? I'm responding here. I'm not reacting. Technically. I'm responding with palpable methods. This one. Okay? Be it I'm single, I'm not. You're against me, you're not. It's like that. And I see you in myself because if you did go through that, there's a lot of release that happens because you realize that other people are just like you, you know. They were hurt. They were like, you go more profound when you start becoming more receptive. You are empathic. You understand where people are coming from. That's why you say they are saying I see you in myself, because I know if I were to look at you and you're doing a specific expression, if I'm really, really receptive to you, I'm going to remember my memory where I used to do that. And I would also remember what I would feel like when I used to do that. So it could be in the form of memory, as it could be in the form of I can understand what's going on. Because I'm that receptive. So this one, you can, okay, if many people who are receptive are together, there's no need to talk. Silence will dominate the space. Because you just act, you don't need to talk. I can look at you, I can see you, and you're crying, you're not crying, you're serious, you're focused, you're distracted, you're playing with something. I understand what's happening. I don't need to ask you, oh, what are you feeling or what are you thinking? I see it. If I'm really curious and I really need to speak to you, then I will do so. Don't worry about that. Okay, so this one, it's more simple than it seems. So it's your mom, or it's a woman or a man in a feminine, like a motherly energy. Okay, and mothers are very compassionate, very loving. Okay, and like, understand. It's like a womb. Even though it's a masculine energy, it's like a womb. It has its own intelligence. Things can grow inside of them. So they're very fertile people. Okay, when I'm saying fertile, it's abundant people. Okay, so this is all I had. This is how they're feeling. Okay, or this is how you're feeling. But either or, be it it's connected to you or connected to other people, because they've surrendered to the situation that is linked with you. It's like that. This one in some way, like, I'm receptive. I just want to protect what's important to me. I'm surrendering to the situation. It's not like I'm not. It's just I'm protecting what's important to me. That's how I'm feeling. Okay. Be it it's about you. You're precious to me, so I need to protect you. Be it it's I'm a very like receptive person, or like I have been initiated to mother kriyas or mother practices, like enhancing the mother energy within me. Let's say whichever gender I am, I will be receptive to you, and I will not harm what's part of me. If I see you in me, then you're part of me. I've integrated you already. I cannot just discard you like that. I need to respond to the situation responsibly and with the love of a mother, with compassion. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so it was more simple than it seems, but I had to go through many phases because mother for me means so many things. Like, it could be my mom, it could be Mother Earth, it could be goddesses that are in the shape or form of mothers. But like when I said the Mahavidyas, for me, I'm learning about it. I don't know to what point you guys know about it, who are watching me, and if you really believe in these things. I'm guided there, so I'm kind of like exploring it, although I shouldn't share that with everyone. I'm learning about it. I'm not sure about it, but I'm learning about it because I'm called to do it. So like that. Mahavidyas are more like energies, okay, but they're known as goddesses, and whatever. We'll just keep it there. So, good things and bad things. I don't want to talk about it because I'm talking about it, but only in this pile. And I really hope it's just for people who need to see and hear it. If you have no idea about it, then just discard it. It's really not important. If you're on it, you know. You're on the same wavelength. If you're not, it's still okay, guys. I don't want to influence people because I don't want to influence anyone. I want you guys to tap into yourself and to tap into the reality that is yours. Okay, the truth that is yours. What were you meant to do when you decided to be born on this earth? Kind of thing. Okay, so thank you again for being here, watching me, supporting me, loving me, respecting me. Like that, and taking care of yourself. Okay, guys, it's really important we all do it because nobody else cares. And that's unfortunately the truth. Okay, so may you be the most important person in your life, and then may you have the human consciousness, and may you also have the compassion. Okay, and also for women or men, there's a video I'm gonna share. Okay, it's only for those because this I'm sharing it because I really want this is my wish and my blessing, okay, to myself and to everyone, okay? If we were to just go with it and do it more, I feel like the world will be way more beautiful. But it's private, okay? So it's about embodiment and about sex, but it's not about sex. It's about sacred lovemaking, but it's like a 101 workshop kind of thing. I linked it with sacred lovemaking, although it's not 100% it, but it gives you the tools, okay? So it's Indian guy. I really don't remember what his name is, so I'm gonna just share it. But there's a somatic sexologist and a pelvic care therapist who's same person, who's more like a shaman too. So she has a really interesting background, and this is all for people who really want to feel good during lovemaking, be it you're a guy or girl. It gives you the other point of view. Now, if you're a guy, obviously it might not be from your point of view, but the person who invited this sexologist is a guy himself, okay? So it's mostly about, like, they talk about Hindu and Indian things, but it doesn't need to be only for Indian people, okay? So when you're watching, just keep that in mind, because, you know, like, they're Indian, you know, I don't know about the woman, but the guy is Indian for sure. But don't, like, waste energy on that. More focus on the knowledge that they're kind of sharing, the tools she's giving, specifically for women, okay? Because I feel like we do dissociate a lot from our body. I've done it myself without knowing. So when I watched this, I was really grateful to the host and the person who's talking and how they're sharing. And I really, really, really want their video to reach as many women as it can, because it is a big womb and awakening if it happens, okay? If every woman were to just, you know, tap into the awareness and, you know, believe that they have to really care and treasure their womb and how to feel good during lovemaking, I feel like we can all manifest just by being blissed out from lovemaking, okay? So may lovemaking be a beautiful experience, and may you be able to learn how to face yourself and to be embodied during lovemaking with your partner that's compatible to you, shape, energy, vibration, taste, smell wise, okay? So it's very important, because I want to manifest it for myself. I want all the women in the world, every single daughter, okay, every single, be whichever age you are, may you find the right partner. And may you also, if it's not a partner thing, let's say you're not fortunate in that way, which I don't want anyone to be, you can do this on your own, okay? And it's definitely an eye-opening, okay? And if ever you really go, I'm gonna share the video. This is 100% sure I'm gonna do so. So please watch it and do the exercise. I legit, I'm sharing it with people, okay, who are watching me still. I'm done, but you don't need to watch this if you're tired, or you don't want to watch. You're not curious about it. But if you're curious about it, guys, be it you're a woman or a guy, this is mostly for a woman, but a guy too. You can go and search it out. It will give you a more like idea, and you can do it yourself too, because I feel like men also might have a feminine side to them that they don't have a comfort to, you know, explore. But I'm for the I have a masculine feminine side to me kind of thing. So she talks about it, you know, the sexologist does talk about it, but only those who understand it will understand, obviously, or those who are on that pathway, let's say. But it talks about how you can become more aware and how you can get there, you know, the embodiment element, not the dissociation. the embodiment. So there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of subconscious healing, there's a lot of life force awakening, and it's easy tools that she gives. And she also, after I finished watching it, because at the end she mentions that she shares an ebook on her website, I went ahead and I downloaded it, and honestly I took the 45 minutes, 1 hour to like go through the you know, the pages and the workshops in the ebook. And there were certain places I wasn't able to discover yet because I'm not there yet, but it was a big opener for me, because it helped me tap into myself, tap into my own truth, and feel like wake up to what I need from a man, you know, or I need from my lover, or I need from my environment connected with my lover. Okay, so it's big eye opener. Okay, but only if you have the time. Please do make the time. Okay, if you really want it. It's my wish and my blessing. Okay, I feel like I really, really hope that it's gonna become easier for women to feel good, and may men please become, you know, tap into themselves perhaps, or may they find the right partner with whom they can do it. Because if we do this on a global way, guys, this could be a life changer. And I'm so grateful that she exists, and like the guy who created the podcast exists, because like this is information I seeked for. And I'm sharing it with those who want it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you want good sex and you're eager to go on that journey of self-discovery with a conscious partner, then definitely this is the first step to take to get there. Okay? And may you enjoy it. If it's something that you're gonna enjoy, or may you discover it if it's something you need to discover. Okay? So I love you all. I honor you all. I respect you all, guys. Take care. And I'll see you again on my next video. Okay? Watch the video if you didn't do so, please. And if you know someone who might need it after watching it, you share it. If you don't feel like sharing it, then definitely be at ease. I'm not forcing anything. It's only willingly done. If you willingly wish to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't need to do it. And if you don't want to watch the video after watching it for a few minutes, then definitely feel free. Okay? Like, I don't want to impose anything. It's just, it was a key element for me. I'm sharing it with the people who really are seeking similar things to me. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye.